Did you guys see, first of all, JPEGMAFIA is back. I don't know if you guys saw that. He has an album coming out May 21st. It's not in my calendar of streams to do because I'm not going to listen to a 25-track JPEGMAFIA album. But JPEGMAFIA, I guess, is back. He has an album called Experimental Rap. Isn't that ironic and funny? That's a very JPEGMAFIA thing to do and say. But he dropped a single that I wanted to listen to, you guys. Not the whole thing because I've already heard it. But just so you guys can get a sense of what JPEGMAFIA is doing in the Big 26.
Time medicine, we cooking niggas who different like venison. I serve you bitches the truth like it's medicine. Pistols and choppers with drums in my residence. Switches on blinks make you roll with the elements. Draco take you out your body like severance. Eat it. Happy slow, they still don't get the message. They shoot up a school cause nobody will mention them. How you this pussy, some people need lead in them. We got the sedative. Unbelievable. I am a threat, got these bitch niggas panicking. You niggas ain't moving nothing like mannequins. I'm Triple H with the shovel, I bury them. Get reparations when I fucking area.
Yeah, this shit ass, man. Stinks! This shit stinks! What is going on in this video? I don't know. Some sort of faux deep shit. I mean, I'm not even gonna try to decipher what's going on in this music video. Simply don't care. I listened to the song last night and I'm like, what is this? Like, here's what fries me about JPEGMAFIA. JPEGMAFIA, he called this album experimental rap. He, I guess, has been at the forefront, or at least that's been his claim to fame, that like the way he produces his music is wild. Whatever. I've never been a big fan of JPEGMAFIA. Recently, because I've been listening to a lot more music, I've been like trying to give it a chance, and there's some songs of his that I like. JPEGMAFIA, what fries me is at this point, his music, he called the album experimental rap, and it's not even like experimental anymore. Like, I feel like these drums are pretty standard. The flow that he's using is like a Tom McDonald flow. He's not rapping at all. Like, he's not saying anything. And so it's like, wait, if you're not even being experimental in your sound, what's the appeal? Because it ain't your bars. His fucking bars suck! He's never been a good rapper. So it's like, if the bars ain't there, and now your only claim to fame of like, yo, this sounds fucking nuts. This is like accessible death grips, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's not even that either. Well, then you have nothing to offer to me. And it's funny. I heard that song and I'm like, yeah, he's lost it, And I don't even know if he ever had it, to be honest. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. You can't drop some mid like this. Genuinely, you can't drop mid like this and then talk the way he's been talking. Experimental rap. He did an interview with Pigeons and Planes where he's explaining what the title of his album Experimental Rap is. And I want you guys to listen to him talk and hear how fucking out of his gourd he is. Meets Ye one time and starts talking like this.
I just wanted to lay claim to something I already have. I'm already the best in this space of experimental rap. There's no one who competes with me. There's no one who does what I do. I'm not copied. I don't have many type beats. It's not...
Hold on. Is that true? Does he really not have any type beats? Let me see. Hold on. Maybe he's right, bro. Maybe that we're not gonna find a singular type beat and you. Oh, okay. Well, turns out he does have mad type beats. I mean, let's hear this. Let's see what this sounds like. Yo, here's what's frying me. Not only is his statement just incorrect, this beat sounds better than the actual song he dropped! What are we talking about? This beat sounds way better than the other fucking beat. That one sounded so fucking boring and vanilla. Like, this shit sounded way better, so he's just yapping. Also, by the way, his claim of he's like the king of experimental rap, he's claiming like his throne or whatever. I don't even think that's true at this point. I have a lot of thoughts on experimental rap, and ever since I saw he called it this and I saw this clip, I've been thinking about what the fuck is experimental rap? And in many ways, there's a lot of experimentation happening in rap currently, especially considering how plentiful the underground is in both ways, like in the lyrical underground and just like the younger underground. Like, it's mad experimentation going on. Edward Skeletrix is a great shout. Thank you, DL. It's mad underground, like, Billy Woods is 100 times more. I don't love his music, but he's 100 times more experimental than fucking JPEGMAFIA. And then if you go to the other end, you got people like fucking Too Slimy. Listen, that shit is ass. That is like 100 times more experimental than JPEGMAFIA. So it's like, what are you claiming? What are you claiming? What do you mean you're like at the top of experimental rap? I don't even understand what that means, because it's like a lot of rap now is pretty experimental. Like, so what are you exactly claiming? I don't know. It just fried me when he said that. I'm like, Why he said that so like nonchalantly, bro?
Because people don't like me is because people cannot do what I do. So me naming it experimental rap is just me laying claim to something I already had. People act like experimental rap and experimental hip hop is some kind of dirty word. It's associated with the dirtiest people. It's not fun. The things that people lust for in rap, something different, something new. I've been doing it, and now that we're in a space where
I mean, listen, he's not wrong. People want something new, but it's not you, buddy. I hate to tell you, it's not JPEGMAFIA.
People maybe want that more. I just need to lay claim to it because nobody else is. And by the time they figure out that this is something beautiful and not icky, I want it to be too late. Other people in this genre, they want to pretend.
He's about to throw a crazy straight. He's about to diss somebody crazy style. I'm gonna rewind it back. But he's saying that like it's gonna be too late. It already is too late. You claiming that your sound is like experimental rap and you're at the head of it. You're like at least 4 years late to when you actually have motion to say that. He's so late, bro. Like you don't have that motion anymore. You can't say that.
People in this genre, they want to pretend and try to be cool and try to like pretend like, oh, I want to be over here. I don't want to be experimental rap. I want to be something else. I want to fucking rap like Lucky. I want to do this. I want to make.
Okay, so right there, that is Astray. That's Astray at specifically Earl Sweatshirt. Which, if you don't know, the Lucky flow is kind of what Earl does whenever he gets in the more modern beats, especially produced by Evil Gianni and them. I'm forgetting the name of the collective, but like the lazy flow that Earl does. Mike kind of does it too, but mainly Earl. Surf Gang, thank you, Sir Sander. The Surf Gang sound, whenever he gets on those beats, he does like the super lazy flow. It is, you know, I didn't think about it until he said it right there, but that is a big influence for a lot of like the lyrical guys who want to try to like rap in a cool way. Like Niante is a guy I think of that does that. They are all influenced by Lucky. Like Lucky's a good, like, is a pretty like influential rapper for the rappers that like rapping, you know, with intricate words and fucking crazy metaphors or whatever the fuck, you know, they're doing. But the JPEGMAFIA for no reason just decides to like diss Earl Sweatshirt. It doesn't stop there.
I want to fucking rap like Lucky. I want to do this. I want to make like songs that the young people make. I'm not having a midlife crisis musically, so I don't really need to do that. I can just be myself because I've always been myself, and I let other people try to figure out who they are at 40 or whatever.
He's such a fucking asshole, bro. He's such a fucking asshole. Like, that was such an unnecessary stray towards a rapper who's infinitely better than you. What are you talking about? Why are you talking like this about fucking Earl Sweatshirt? Now, I'll be honest, I haven't listened to the Earl and Mike Surf Gang album that dropped, so I have no idea if Earl sounds ass in those type beats. I don't know. But it's like, you don't get to talk like that to fucking Earl Sweatshirt. Like, what are we talking about? So last I saw, I was gonna bring it up to you guys and talk about how like JPEGMAFIA is dissing Earl Sweatshirt for no reason after like a song that's like super mid. But apparently Earl Sweatshirt has responded. So in real time, I want to see what he said about JPEG. LMAO, leave me alone, please. I make music with my friends that I have. Derogatory. Okay. Nobody copies Cud because his music is gnarled, rough, and ugly. Derogatory. Oh, fuck. I mean, listen, man. That was such a random bitter stray for JPEGMAFIA to do, bro. Like, also, by the way, can we acknowledge how old fucking JPEGMAFIA is? Do you guys know how old JPEGMAFIA is? I don't know if this is gonna surprise you. He's not much farther. He's 36 years old. Why are you trying to be experimental at 36 years old? It's time for jazz now. What are you talking? Like, what is all this? Also, you can't be dressing like this and be 36, bro. I'm sorry. Like, this fit is crazy for a 36-year-old, bro. Way too much leather, bro. You too old for that, gang. I don't know what the fuck JPEGMAFIA is doing, bro. I think he's older than Earl. Is he? Nah, don't let me find that out, bro. If he's older than Earl, this is crazy. Yo, he is! Yo, get JPEGMAFIA the fuck out of here, man. What the fuck is he talking about, bro? He talking about people, you know, lose their mind at 40. That's you, gang! Old time he was just speaking for himself. I didn't know he was projecting. Ladies and gentlemen, that's an example of projection. That's what projection looks like. Yeah, nah, bro. That JPEGMAFIA song was not good. We are beyond any need for JPEGMAFIA. We don't need him anymore, bro. I said this on TikTok. Pop artists are pushing the boundary more than fucking JPEGMAFIA is. You got people like Hemlock Springs. You got people like Amaray. You got people like Gene Dawson. And I can even include the real pop albums that came out this year that people love, like Underscores and Slater. Like, pop artists are pushing the boundary more than whatever the fuck that shit was that he just dropped. That bullshit. On top of it, the album's gonna be 25 songs. Yeah, all right, bro. You got it. You got it, bro. Shout out to all the JPEGMAFIA fans. I hope you guys enjoy your 25-track midlife crisis music that is coming your way, bro.
Potty mouth. Stop playing.
Well, hello, potty mouth.